Okay. What's their number?
The first one is career recovery, and their number is 713-754.
Hang on, I'm trying to write recovery.
Okay.
And their number is what?
713
Uh-huh.
754 7059.
And what are they supposed to assist me with?
Well, sir, we're trying to locate into another place.
Okay.
That would be within your budget, helping you find that.
Okay.
Okay, another one that can help you is neighborhood centers. And their number is 281-458.
Hang on. 281 458
0318.
0318.
And the last resource is USS.
Okay.
And their number is 832
Okay.
390
390.
3495.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so try those resources, sir. And if they're not able to assist you, I'm going to try to, and when I get off the phone with you, I'm going to send an email to your case manager to tell her to contact you to try to give you some type of guidance on what you need to be doing. Because right now, from my end, it sounds like you're just very frustrated and you want to get out of that apartment because you don't feel safe.
My lease ends here on the 30th, right? And the rules of the thing is that you can't rent month to month. You have to have a lease for a year.
Okay.
So I can't stay here after the end of the month. I can't
Right.
sign another
No.
lease to stay here. I wouldn't want to stay here for another year. It's unsafe, and I can't get my wheelchair in and out. There's no wheelchair ramp off of the sidewalk. All these things I was supposed to be being moved into a handicap accessible place from my last caseworker who just
Okay, sir.
made all these empty promises and did nothing. And so in the last minute they find this place up here and move me up here. Why they would move me here to begin with, I don't know, because it doesn't even fall under the guidelines of what the program is supposed to provide. So
Okay.
I move up here because I have nowhere else to go. And I stay here for a year just trying to get by, and I have to move again. It's very hard for me to do these things. I shouldn't have to be moving again anyway. But when I do try to move, they say that they won't pass my application because the people didn't take care of the last apartment that I was living in. I paid my rent there on time. I was never late. I didn't leave the apartment with anything in it. The apartment was being remodeled. It shouldn't be a problem with it having anything wrong with it. And I had a deposit on file over there, and now they're saying that wasn't enough. Did they not pay for that week over there? I don't know, ma'am. I don't know these rules and regulations and what. All these people are supposed to be professionals and to know this thing.
This is Fuquay. Okay, I've given you the resources, and so
And
if you
you're
have any other questions,
is why isn't the VA able to provide me these resources, and why do I have to go outside
you
for
need
help?
to talk. Sir, this is Fuquay. I've explained to you.
That's my
The things
question.
that
That's
you're
my
asking
question.
for,
Yes, ma'am. But my question is, why am I having to go outside the VA for help?
sir, because apparently right now the help that you're wanting from the VA you're not getting.
Right.
So you can look at other options.
Okay. So
Because
who
you
do I
haven't
talk
given your
to?
free will.
Who do I talk to about the services that I'm supposed to be provided with not being provided to me?
You can call one of the administrators of the HUD program or talk to Harris County. Okay?
So what's their number?
You don't know Harris County's number, the housing authority number?
I do, but nobody can get a hold of the lady down there.
Okay, I'll just give you the main number.
I want the number to the VA people.
As far as the VA, sir, what you can do is you can call 713
Uh huh.
791
Uh-huh.
1414.
No, ma'am, that phone doesn't get answered.
And-
It does. They don't. They're not. I tried yesterday. It just rang and rang and rang.
So that's the main number to the VA.
Yes, ma'am. That's what I'm telling you. They're not. They're not picking. They're not picking it up down there.
Mr. Fuquay, please listen. What you do is press 0, and I'm going to give you an extension.
When it
of
roll,
someone to
when it
talk to.
Okay, I'll try to extend it, but when you press 0, they just hang up on you.
Sir, if you can listen, this is the way you're going to talk to someone from the VA. So
Okay.
do you want the number or not?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Again, 713
Uh-huh.
791
Uh-huh.
1414.
Okay.
And then you can either press 0 and ask to speak to Tony Brown,
Okay.
or you can ask to speak to one of the supervisors in HUD-VASH, okay?
Okay. Because Tony Brown won't call me back, and when you press 0, it rolls over to an extent some number, and then they just hang up. They pick up and hang up.
Those are the people you would have to talk to, okay?
Okay, so if I can't get through to them, then who do I call? If they're not answering the main line down there and I can't get through to the main line, who can I call?
Did you try their extension?
I don't have an extension.
Let me give you an extension for Miss Brown, and then you can talk to her.
Okay, but she's not returning the calls either, but go ahead.
Well, sir, I can't. I have nothing to do with her.
Okay, so if she's not returning my calls, then who do I talk to? Who's the next
Then
step
you
up?
can ask to talk to one of the supervisors.
She is the
number-
supervisor. I think she's the deputy director in that department.
So, sir, the deputy is higher than the supervisor, so please call her.
And
Get
if
her
she,
extension.
well, I've tried to call her, ma'am, at exhaustion, and she won't return my calls. So who do I call then next? Is it the patient advocate? Is it the administrator of the hospital? What's his number?
You can call the hospital and get that number. I don't have that number, sir.
You don't have the number to the hospital administrator?
No, sir.
You don't have the hospital to the patient advocate?
No, sir. You would have to call that main number and access to that, okay?
I can't get through the main line down there, ma'am. They're not answering the phone. That's what I'm telling you.
Sir, I've just called there, and they do answer the phone.
Well, I called there yesterday for 5 minutes. Nobody would answer the phone. It just rang and rang and rang.
Well, again, sir, you will have to keep trying.
Okay.
Or, unless you want to just go up there.
I can't. I'm physical mobility. I can't make it to the VA down there. My back is broken up. I can't get. I don't have a driver's license or insurance. But none of the options that you're giving me are working, ma'am. I've already tried these options that you're saying. The only ones I haven't tried are these outside resources. So if they're not answering the phone, then who do I call if they're not answering their phone? Who is the next level up?
Okay, Mr. Cooper, I've given you the options. If there's nothing else I can do, I'm going to have to hang up, okay?
Yes, ma'am, because you're not helping me. You're not telling me who I can.
Okay.
If Tony Brown is not answering her
Have a good
phone.
day. Goodbye.
What's your name again?